All right, everybody. Yeah, we're starting. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and I am live streaming. Once again, you are joining me for the Hero Hour. Hey, what's up, Kodiak? Kodiak. Hey.
It's the Uncanny Brainiac.
Brainiac? I don't think so. Well,
Aww.
you know what? I feel so stupid. I had to go to my parents' house to help them with something this evening, and we were running late getting back. So I sent out a message on the Twitter stream, on the Twitter conversation, letting everybody know I'm going to be running a little late this evening. Well, just as soon as we pulled into the driveway back at the house, I get a notification that says somebody's waiting in the meeting for you to join. I'm like, well, crap, who? It was Avery. He wasn't on the street. He wasn't on the conversation anymore. He never got the message.
Yeah, because he backed up. I was wondering why you used that old one.
I figured it would cover everybody, and I totally forgot about Avery.
Right,
so when I got in here, he was gone. So he may not even come back in. But I sent him the invite. We'll see what happens. But
he's not like you. He actually pays attention to things that come across his board.
Oh yeah, we'll see. Hey,
man, how long have you been on? You were late.
Yes, yep, I know. Well,
late.
I was just telling Kodiak that I had to go to my parents' house this evening to help him with some stuff, and I went onto the Twitter thread and put on the Twitter thread that I was going to be a little late this evening.
I don't.
I know you weren't on the, and it didn't dawn on me till I got back into the house and got the note that you were in the meeting waiting, that you did not get the message. So I'm sorry about that.
Oh, Andrew, I need to ask Avery something. Important comic book knowledge.
Go for it.
I need a scatter shot that wouldn't make it further than 10 feet. And if somebody was like on a bike, it would get them. No, seriously, he can answer this question.
Are you going to shoot your neighborhood kids?
I need a buck. No, it's a comic book knowledge.
Okay.
The guy's on a bike. He's more than 12 feet. I need a scatter shot or something that says it hurt him. It wounded the shit out of him, but didn't. It's not even going to come close to killing.
At what kind of distance? 10 feet?
I mean, I can change the footage. I mean, it doesn't even matter.
Well, if you want something that's not going to do a lot of damage, but it will hit you, and fine aiming isn't required.
Right. Remember, this person planned for it to kill, but they didn't plan for the person to be driving away on a motorcycle and that far away. So it would have to be a lethal round. Pump shotgun.
A pump shotgun.
Yeah.
That kind of range.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Out of a pump shotgun, what kind of barrel?
Is it the really one I'm drawing? The one I'm drawing is kind of sawed off because I'm using a toy.
Sawed off. So you're talking 12, 13 inches?
Yeah, because it's right past the pump.
At 10 feet, even number 4 buck will be lethal.
Okay.
Because they're 20. The pellets are about the size of a 22 in diameter, and they will at 10 feet. It would scatter pretty big, but you're going to catch enough of them that could be lethal. Buckshot at 10 feet out of that barrel, you're dead as hell.
So I could go 20 feet and say he's now my character's kind of overpowered. He's not OP. He's OP compared to a human. So he could take some. Yeah. So 20 feet would be kind of saying, oh, he's wounded. Arnold Schwarzenegger shot in the arm kind of thing.
It depends on where. I mean, 20 feet, even out of a barrel like that, buckshot is still going to be 20 feet. Buckshot's still going to be in a pattern a little bit bigger than the width of your sprawled out hand if you're a big dude. Mm-hmm. A little bit bigger.
Leather jacket at 20 feet driving away.
It's going to go right through that leather jacket. You're talking a buckshot double aught buck is a...
I'm really glad because I was pushing some non-believable shit then.
Double aught buck is somewhere a 32 caliber lead ball. And it's going to be out of 2 3/4, it's going to be 9 pellets that are going to be in a pattern of a circle about a foot, maybe smaller at 20 feet. Because I know out of my 18-inch barrel, it's a pattern not much bigger than my fist at 20 feet. Like it's gonna tear you down. That 12-inch barrel, it's going to open up more.
It's funny because I was just learning about I think it was one of the
shotguns aren't like how they show in the movies where they spread everywhere and it sends somebody flying. That's not what happens at closer distances, like you would use in combat within 30 feet. It's all still pretty close together. Out of those 18-inch barrel combat shotguns, and it just does it. Oh my dear God, it does a massive amount of damage. They are nasty, nasty, nasty. I mean, they just take limbs off.
Yeah, and that's too much damage. I don't want this guy to be Superman. I want him to, he heals fast, but he's no Wolverine either.
Hey, make the guy a dumbass and using a judge with number 4 buck. At that kind of distance, he might not hit him at all. It might spread so much it doesn't hit him.
Well, I want it to separate some flesh, and go through that vest. Not the vest, but the leather jacket.
But not go deep.
I don't want it to shatter bone.
A real heavy bird shot. Have him be an idiot using a real heavy bird shot.
Okay.
A real heavy bird shot. Even have him be an idiot that put up number 4 shot instead of number 4 buck. That'd do it. If you're that stupid. Yeah, a lot of stuff they put about firearms and books, movies is just...
It's funny they were doing those guys that do they're military guys. They just did a review on old school action movies just for fun, and they're old military dudes, so they're like, okay, military dudes review old action films. They did True Lies, they did Rambo, they did Commando, all those classics, and they love them, and they still love them, but but they're sitting there going, it wasn't until the 2000s that you actually had people that didn't shoot from the hip but actually aimed their weapon. Okay, that's all. I think I knew I was going to check with you. That's why I had not gone past.
A sawed-off would open up a lot more. It would spread more.
Oh, it is definitely a sawed-off of a sort.
So,
because I had a toy, I had a little Punisher toy that I could draw. I knew it was accurate.
But in within 20 feet, it's not going to open up that much. Yeah. Like if you've got a good solid center mass shot, you're taking most, if not all of it.
I knew what is that? Demolition Ranch has talked on it, and the old man has talked on it.
The Hickok,
yeah.
Yeah, so watch their channels. Watch their channels. Watch their shows when they're using buckshot in those shotguns, and they talk about how far away they are, and look at those patterns. It does not open up as much at those type of distances as the movies make it out to be.
Awesome.
Especially lots of people have because they're popular, the Mossberg, what are they called? Crap, I can't remember the name of it right now. It's a new shot. Mossberg has a new shotgun, but it's not a shotgun because they never put a stock on it in production. And because in production they never put a stock on it, it doesn't qualify as a shotgun, even though it's a Mossberg 590. And they just put one of those.
My son, who's into this stuff even more than I am, I'm just getting back into it for writing.
Shockwave. The Shockwave. Look up reviews on the Shockwave. It's a way to have a 14-inch barrel shotgun without having to get a tax stamp.
There's a shotgun called a Shockwave.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's not
really.
It's not.
Can you transform that bitch?
It's not technically a shotgun because they never put a stock on it. It's just got one of those handles like you see on an old sawed-off. because they never put a stock on it in production, it's legally not classified a shotgun. It is a firearm, even though it's basically a Mossberg 590. So you get to buy one without a tax stamp.
See, I'm glad that while I was asking this question, you and Dillard wasn't on the stream together because y'all both know weapons. And y'all would go into and go over my head, but you was like straightforward teaching a noob like me, a normie like me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like I can feel Andrew's pain when
Dude, I'm drawn, man.
That's looking epic though.
I'm ignoring you guys completely. Just kidding.
A lot of pin work. You haven't worked on that since the last stream, have you?
Yeah, I know. I haven't had time, so. But
God, I don't know why the things aren't settled down around here.
Yeah. It's a comic book. You can just make it buckshot and that the guy's a bad shot. Because you do have to aim a shotgun. Movies have it wrong. You still have to aim.
You can't do the spin it around and just one hand it with like Arnold did in Terminator 2.
That's a lever action, and you have to have it. You have
Smith. That's my favorite.
It has to be. The action has to be smithed, really slick to do that. If you go buy one of those lever action 12 gauges off the shelf and try to do that with it, it's not going to work out.
No, I did a lot
You're
of
probably going to hurt yourself. That you're going
those are in a character has a set of those.
Yeah, you can
only uses one at a time, but I love those things.
Yeah, here's the deal. Most of the ones you can go buy, they're Chiappa. I think they're Chiappa, or they're imported by Chiappa.
Mm-hmm.
They're trash. They're trash. They're unreliable. They jam all the time because that action.
For Andrew, not Avery. Who you said Terminator, but who is more popular than the Terminator that used that weapon?
The lever action 12 gauge.
Yeah,
I don't know.
This is for Andrew. You don't know? Okay.
I think there's some old westerns you can see him in.
It's John Wayne. John Wayne used it.
Yeah.
It's the reason Schwarzenegger and Jim wanted to use the sawed-off version for Terminator is because of John Wayne.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
Well, the modern ones you can go buy because none of the really big reputable firearm manufacturers make that action anymore in 12 gauges.
Yeah.
It's
that's what they were saying.
It's a novelty.
Yeah. That's why they looked for it for Terminator. He was driving a bike. He needed something he could cock. And that's what John Wayne was doing. He was driving a horse, so he needed one-hand action. So that was very cool. That's one of my favorite, as far as, anything media, anything comic book or TV.
As far as practically buying one of those and using it, I say don't buy a pump or a good semi-automatic.
Yeah.
You'd
have to know that you're riling some cattle, and you need that weapon on you.
You'd be better off with a semi-automatic.
Well, no, I'm talking about like before cinema.
Oh yeah.
Those are what 100-year-old weapons, 200-year-old. Yeah, 150, something like that. Beautiful though. Still nice to own. Not practical for today's use though.
No.
Unless I'm trying to drive my cattle and I'm riding the horse.
They're cool things to have in your safe.
Yeah.
They look kind of neat.
Up on your wall.
Yeah, I wouldn't want one.
Are we talking about shotguns or?
Yeah, the lever action shotgun.
Oh.
Now, I would have a good lever action rifle, a good 30-30.
It's kind of like saying, in the reality of it, the reason he had that weapon in Terminator is so that he could do that cool shot thing.
Yes.
While he was driving the motorcycle.
That is exactly.
But if you wanted to really dive into it, then why did the other guy even have that weapon? The guy he stole it from.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make sense. It's just a novelty now.
Yeah.
Unless it's just something he grabbed out of the safe, and then, that's going too deep in it. It's like you said, comic books or movies,
Yeah.
It's all about making it look cool, don't you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't own one. I wouldn't own one. There was a time I used to want one of those things because of the movie. Then I did some research on it and looked at him. I was just like, I don't want that thing.
Yeah, it's not practical. If I was rich and I threw money away, then my attitude might change. But
then I would have like
yeah,
like one from like the 1800s.
You know how Jay Leno has like all? No, it's not Jay Leno. He has cars, but
he has cars. Yeah.
Yeah, some people have movie cars. Well, Avery would have movie guns.
Yes, I would have like antique firearms.
Yeah.
Well, although I technically do have a couple.
Dude, did
you ever see that?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Did you ever see that? There was a Nick Cage movie, God of War or something like that, where he was an arms dealer, and this African warlord was saying, "Hey, I want Rambo's gun," and he said, "Rambo 1, 2, or 3." Or no,
yes,
yeah, it was like that's funny. I could see Avery having.
There's two movies on my all-time favorite movie list. It's Fight Club and Lord of War. I love that movie. I don't know why. It just clicked with me.
It was entertaining.
Rambo 1, 2, or 3. He shows up with a golden MK or something like that. Yeah, that movie's crazy. There was another one like Dogs of War or something came out and I never seen. I was wondering.
Oh yeah, with the Teller kid from Fantastic Four, and yeah, that was actually a pretty good movie. It was a decent movie.
I'm gonna check that one out.
Yeah, I own that one because they put it in a steelbook case. Yeah, that's exactly why I bought it, guys, because they put it in a steelbook case.
Crazy.
One of these days, I'm not gonna mute fast enough. I'm gonna yell at my kids live. Has that happened yet? Have you heard the Papa Bear voice online? I don't think it has.
I don't know.
I know we've heard you say something to him, but I don't think you yelled at him or anything.
I go from nice guy to really mean asshole real quick.
I'm on a goddamn rush.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah. I might be coming off here in a few minutes. Just we're going to show the kids their first scary movie, Halloween 1978.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Does that count as a scary movie?
Oh yeah, and it's perfect too.
The first Halloween, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen it, so
it's good.
Do you guys want to hear something that I'm almost ashamed to admit to?
What's that?
I've only seen one Halloween movie, and guess which one it is?
Oh, 3?
No.
Hey.
H2O. The 20th anniversary one, the one with.
Well, I can see why that happens. But that's kind of when it becomes like the very first movie. I just went through it to make sure I remembered it correctly, and there was no.
Yeah.
Because my first thought was to show them a Friday 13th movie, but there's too much gore in that, and gore didn't reach Halloween until Halloween 2. In Halloween 1, the original slasher flick that started it all, there's a lot of they will just tease you to death before they take out a character. And when they take that character out, it's not going to be a lot of blood. It's intense. It's he was also not called Michael Myers. He was called The Shape.
What's up, Rick?
Not much. Yourself?
We're talking about anything but art right now. So, how's it going?
Kind of random.
You ready? You ready for your big premiere tonight?
Probably not.
Oh well.
I never did any other sketches besides that one. Although I did put a Mogo in the corner there, so I might put him in. I might try and put some other random Green Lanterns in.
Well, he Mike S. Miller put out a teaser, like a 1-minute teaser video for the stream tonight. And I saw it and I was like, oh, wow, it's already up. It's an hour long. So I started to watch it and I'm waiting for the introduction to be done. And then it was done. And that was the end of the video. And what the hell happened? Did they not put it up? And I started thinking all these reasons why they didn't put it up. And then I realized today was Wednesday and they hadn't even done it yet.
That's funny.
And that was a promo. So yeah, I started thinking all these bad things that happened. Like all the people went in and voted for Rick and crashed the server or something and pissed Mike S. Miller off. And
no, that was a fan made trailer that he didn't even want to look at. Typical Mike, but But once he looked at it, he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take that." Typical Mike.
Now, did I when I was watching it, I was trying to remember who all the artists were that were working on it. None of them, I think, were Malin, were they?
No,
I seen one Malin.
There was
page,
okay.
because I seen his signature on one of them. Sorry.
No, I think no. I think that was a anti-Malin thing because the guy who did it is one of those. It's like, yeah. Which I get playing the game, but some, they whatever. Moving on. It was a good trailer.
Hail Malin.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, that's a nice Salamandroid, Avery.
Oh, thanks. I haven't touched it in a while. I'm coloring something tonight. I'm working on. I'll screen share for a second. Let me screen share.
I told myself literally this the other day. I started to type this out. I'm like, don't type this out. It's gonna be too much to read. But I literally have said, okay,
pretty.
You know what? If you see anything that you dislike, it's like you gotta offer a constructive criticism. You can't just always be kissing Avery's artistic ass. It's like,
but
always
you should.
Yeah,
I mean, you really should.
All
right.
I mean, to say. You know what? That's a bad drawing, but I haven't.
I mean, having excellent taste is excellent taste.
Uh-huh.
And I am me. I am living, breathing, wonderful. So, I mean,
no conceit in his family. He certainly has it all.
I mean, you can't. I mean, how do you improve on this?
That's what I'm saying. If you oh, that's funny.
Oh my God.
I understand a lot of thanks, Andrew.
I do have some critique for Andrew though.
Oh no.
How do you improve on that? You become Andrew. No.
It better be good critique, otherwise I'm going to start talking about Star Wars.
Or you become me, of course.
Wait, hold on. Okay, go into that because this is a bad critique. Need more bobs.
What needs more bobs?
Everything.
Everything needs bobs, dude.
Mine's got bobs.
No, funny enough, I was like, what if we did we just all like threw something out there like that was a, I even thought it would fit with Ethan's rain. God, he changed the name so much. The latest name is perfect though. Rainbow the Brute, I think is the last. But he's talking about that maybe an anthology. And I had this because of your Jaguar character, I was like, man, we could do a straight up parody of Conan that was some kind of, critter, and it all be in your type of art. But anything you didn't feel comfortable with drawing, me or Andrew would draw, or whatever. I mean, me or
okay, I got it.
And just it would be a quick one though. It wouldn't be like a full page whatever. It'd be just fun to put out there. But that was just me off in La La Land for a moment.
There is nothing that I would be unwilling to draw.
But I mean, there's only one flaw in that.
Yeah.
Anthologies suck.
Yeah.
But
they tend to suck.
They do, but it's
having been someone that has self-published 2 of them, I'm going to say they suck. Mine sucked. Most other people suck.
Yeah. Do you think EVS's idea on the keeping Rainbow the Brute small and having like 1 or 2 other 80s-ish inspired, that's his internal, that's what he's planning. He's not planning to do a full Rainbow. Well, things
that might be fine because it.
Right. So you could do
guys. Anything he does is gonna sell.
Yeah.
Whether he does it a book or whether he does an anthology or whether he does
the thing is though, because it's Ethan, it's going to be all top talent. There's not going to be anybody that's in there because they need filler.
Right.
It's all going to be top Comicsgate people. Like the best of the best is only like there's not going to be like. It's not going to be like buying an issue of Marvel Comics Presents where, there's the Jay Lee story, but there's like
also
3 other stories of trash. It's all going to be good stuff.
Right. And I worry about that thing that EVS always sells. He's the type of guy, he's gonna get that Stephen King thing, and he's gonna go Richard Bachman. He's gonna be like, "Can I do this without the, watch it. I said it right here. It might be years, it might be months, but eventually Ethan's gonna go, what if I didn't have, he's gonna go Richard Bachman on us."
Nah.
Hey, if Andrew were to do the parody with this character of Conan, he'd call it Jonan the Jagarian.
Oh, Rick, you let us down on that one. That wasn't that good.
Yeah, Pun Master, you kind of blew it on that one.
Well, it's sort of supposed to be pun, wordplay, whatever.
His name is.
Don't feel bad. You still maintain your title. That one just wasn't. His
name is Crom.
I'm just worried about if you ever do anything with it. I don't think you're planning to do with it. The name Crom, is that going to be?
I have no idea.
I think Crom is an actual god's name, an actual pagan god.
I thought it was something that. Damn, I just forgot.
You thought it was something made up for the Conan?
Yeah.
I think
it might be.
I'm not sure. Hold on. Google it.
Crom the Jagarian.
Yeah, plus I spell it with a K, so
I've seen Crom spelt with a K.
Oh, okay. Well.
No, he's a deity. Ancient Celtic deity, Crom. Yeah, there is a Celtic deity named Crom.
I literally thought Conan Doyle made Crom up.
You mean Howard, Robert E. Howard?
Yeah, the name is probably derived from the ancient Celtic deity Crom Crosh or Crom Do. I can't pronounce these Celtic words, but there is an actual Crom deity in
cool.
Ancient pagan Celtic.
And there ain't a damn thing nobody can say about it then.
Yeah.
It's like Thor. You can do your own. You can do Thor. It can't look like Marvel's Thor.
True that, but you can do Thor.
Like
otherwise Marvel will make you Thor.
Hey, redemption.
That was good. That was good.
Well, they could really make you Thory.
That was better. I physically cringed like
Avery,
like my spine contracted.
Avery, it was worse and better all at the same time.
All at the same time. That's what made it good. It's like you giggled and your spine contracted from the cringe, like painfully. Like I'm an inch shorter now. I have to go change my driver's license to 6.
I literally hurt my neck.
Cringed,
but I'm sitting there going, that hit its mark.
Yeah.
Rick, you're the best, man. You're the best.
Well, I'm definitely not Thory. I'm doing these puns.
You're the best around. Nothing ever gonna bring you down. You're the best around.
The Punisher is coming.
Just remember, your art don't mean crap. Doesn't matter what Smiller says. It is you that is your brand.
Yeah.
Well, your art does mean crap. That was actually a lie. But in other words, just be you. And
that's what I intend to do. I intend to be me, the Punisher.
If it was me, I get nervous. So I'd be like,
"Oh, trust me, I'm gonna be nervous. I'm probably nervous right now, but
don't be nervous.
Just remember that golden rule. If you say something really dumb and stupid, just turn off your browser, take off your headphones, and go to sleep. That's it, because you can't recover from something really dumb.
Don't forget that golden rule. Do not listen to Andrew.
Wait,
if I say something really dumb, I'll backpedal and figure a way to pun out of it.
Right, like you just made 3 puns that fixed that one pun that you said that was really bad.
Okay, hold on a second. We got some chats going on. Richard's here. Hey, Richard. He says Event Horizon would be a good movie for kids, and then he says nice. I think he was looking at Avery's art when that happened. He says, "How are you doing, Andrew? I'm liking the direction your store is taking." Oh, I am having a ball at the store. Just so you know, I got to. There wasn't a lot of. I didn't have a lot of sales this weekend, so I had a lot of time to like do work in the store. And I told Mike I'm so happy. I've got the drawing table set up so that I could actually sit down and draw while I'm at the store now. I just it's coming along, and I'm loving every minute of it.
I'm glad it's not being a ball and chain to you.
Not yet, but it'll get there.
Frick.
ADC Art Attack says, "Interesting work, guys." Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. D Grundle says, "I have been gone for 2 months. It is I, Psychobat." Oh, hey, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen you. And Fearful Milks here says, "Yo, how are you all?" See, it always helps when I actually read it phonetically, what they're trying to say.
I'm amazing because I'm me, so that's how I'm doing.
Yeah, we're.
I'll be even better when I win the John and Quarter tonight.
Yeah,
I like
vote Rick, vote off, dude. It's so funny, dude. Like, I see why Ethan cracks up while he's doing the Caesar bits, and he's like really in character. It's like it's so dude, it's so much fun, but it's hard to like not laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure whether the Cult of Raven can compete with a war campaign.
Oh yeah, they're going to be voting for Mike automatically. Just be like, you win every week, Mike.
They just seem to be mailing in their votes.
Hey, you stole that one.
Yes, I did.
One from Dirty Doug.
Well, actually, I didn't hear it from Doug, but I did hear it from somebody else.
Doug.
I guess. Yeah.
I got the idea.
And you know what? I'm kind of, I got whatever. But as much as I also cringed, I also have to give it to him. That was a badass opening. It was war. It was
the one with Doug, right?
Yeah.
From
it was cringy, but it was it makes you wish you were on his side because it was good. It was like, damn.
It's like when somebody you don't like does a really good roast,
And remember, it's only recently that I've been kind of like, oh man, Doug, damn it, I just got to move on,
Oh yeah. Oh,
I
gave up on Doug a long time ago.
I still haven't given up on him, but I'm really not paying attention to anything he's doing. Right. So,
well, he's on a break, I think. So it kind of like, and I'm the kind of person like I can't even bring myself to like unfriend Mike, and Mike really irritates me right now. I just he really irritates me right now. I don't feel he's doing it for entertainment.
All right, we're done with
right. Thank you. You saved my butt. I'm like, where do I get out? How do I escape this?
That's the reason I wasn't elaborating, as I was going to let Andrew kill it.
Yeah, thank you.
Like if we were on my stream,
just leave it for me to kill it. That's it. Okay, I get it.
Well, it's your channel. You set the rules.
I'm the spoiler sport. Yeah.
It's your channel. You set the rules. You set the tone. We're on your platform. We have to oblige that.
Yeah.
When the hell have any of you stuck to any of my rules ever?
Fairly regularly, I try to.
Okay, well that's
sometimes
for the first hour of your show ever.
No, compared to when we let loose.
Oh yeah, like
Kodiak. Do you remember the last stream? Avery was like super nice, super cordial, everything was gone. And then we went off stream and he's like, F. It was like, damn, he was holding that all in, wasn't he?
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
I don't even remember what we were talking about. It was just funny as heck, but.
Yeah, because, I'm trying to be professional. I want to help sell your book that I'm coloring. But there's
Okay, have those Marlboro cigarettes up there. That'll help sell it.
Yeah. I'm trying to, kids, smoking is cool.
My God.
And there we go again.
Oh my God, my next campaign, it's Hero smoking ads. It's going to be, I'm going to do
instead of Camel.
Memes. Yes, exactly. Instead of Joe Campbell, it's going to be Hero. And it's going to be like back Hero book 1. Oh, done like the
You
Camel
just
ads.
done to Andrew what he does to us with the Peep Show. You did it. You achieved. He's cringing right now. I can feel it through the internet.
He's like, please don't do that, Avery, is what he's thinking. If you do that, I'm going to...
Guys, I'm cringing so hard my balls hurt, okay? I'm going to tell that.
Thorformal said about he got a copyright claim on his channel. Don't worry about it. Either delete the thing or it means nothing, a copyright claim. They just monetize it for somebody else.
And if you're not monetized, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. D says, when is it on? I'll vote for you. It's on tonight. Tonight's the stream.
Yeah, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's approximately when it's supposed to start. Voting probably won't be somewhere between 12:15 Eastern Standard to 12:30. Usually.
Yeah, way later this evening. D says, doesn't Andrew kill everything? What? No, I do not kill everything.
He doesn't kill everything. He just makes you want to die most of the time.
Yeah, that's true. Fear from Oak says, Avery, also before I forget, please send me the link. Please. All right, give me a minute and I'll send you the link. We're not actually going to be up here for very much longer. Our hour is almost over, so...
Yeah, because you were way late.
Because I was way late, and that's
way late. Good job, Andrew.
You're welcome. No, it's...
Way late.
No, my mom guilt-tripped me and my son.
Oh, my God, mothers. How are you going to let your mom guilt-trip you? Wait, I have to voice down. My mom is here. She's visiting. Don't let your mother tell you what to do. Oh, hi, Mom.
Thursday is bulk pickup for trash in their neighborhood, and my dad's trying to clear out the garage because they're going to be moving soon. And my mom asked me over the weekend, say, hey, will you come out Wednesday night? And I said, sure, I'll come out. And I said, I'll come back right after work and help him take out the trash. Well, Mike went up there Monday or something, and she guilted him into doing it too. So I'm like, well, damn it. Now we're not going to both drive up there and waste money. I said, we'll go together, but he didn't get home till almost 7 o'clock. So we didn't head out till 7. And I'm like, we got there and my dad had half it already done. I'm like, what? You freaking old people.
Old people.
What did we were literally out there for 10 minutes worth of work.
It makes you realize how much you just can't wait to put them in a home and forget about them.
Well, I appreciate the fact that my mom's throwing out a whole bunch of crap now, so I don't have to do it when she's gone. You know? I really...
Well, just remember, you'll be in her shoes one day and shoes one day. And your son Mike will be saying the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm hoping to leave my kids with good stuff. My mom has like sewing stuff. How do I want any of that stuff?
No. I mean, call him over to bring up the trash, and then you do half of it.
No, Mike's gonna live with us for the rest.
Dang, Andrew, you just laid out your cards.
Oh, well.
He was like,
it still seemed like a trashy situation.
Anybody else feel this? Like my mom couldn't have that mother over your shoulder. Oh no, mom's here. It didn't work on me until after I was 30.
Mm-hmm.
After I was 30, I realized, holy crap, you were a god, and I acted like a turd.
Yeah, that's when you become an adult, you realize what parents are. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. When you're a kid, you're like, God, Mom, God, Dad. Then when you're like 30, you're like, oh, why didn't you kill me?
Yeah, exactly. No, literally.
Yeah. You're like, why didn't you kill me? I was
actually
dead.
You're a saint for not murdering me to death.
Yes,
actually, it's more like, why didn't I die myself? Because
because I didn't listen to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
And then there's those curses they gave you that only became curses because you kept on the trek they warned you to stay off of. Now,
my mom modified the curse, by the way. She did it, and she did. Oh, Avery, you'll understand this one perfectly. Remember how the curse is, I hope your kids are just like you?
Uh-huh.
My mom's curse was, I hope your daughter is just like your sister.
Oh!
Dude, your mom's awesome! Dude.
I was like, that's the meanest curse you could ever give me. And luckily, my daughter's
a good kid.
She's a good kid. Oh, honey, that was years ago when Ayla was like even younger than a baby, you know.
Jen's like, wait a minute.
Wasn't
Well,
that like
this is the same mother. This is the same mother of mine who one day when we were talking about, you know, what would happen if something happened to me and Jen and we broke up and could I move back home? Because at the time my sister had moved back home and my mom's like, no, your wife and kids can come live with us, but you're not coming back. And I'm like, damn, Mom. Like,
yeah, every time we talk about her, I'm liking her even more.
yeah. She's turning into a senile old bat.
And this
Luckily,
is
she
a
doesn't.
woman.
You know what?
Luckily, she doesn't watch my stream. So
Yeah, but thing is though, don't I have your parents' home phone number?
probably
Is it the same number from when you were a kid?
yes.
I can tell your mom.
Oh, you always know a generation by whether or not they have that same 80s number.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my mom, when they moved, actually, when they were moving from their first house they moved out of a house into an apartment and then they bought a house. But when they moved, they called the phone company about, you know, getting a new number, and they said, we can't give you the same exact number. We can give you the last 4 digits the same, but the first 3 have to change. And my mom was like, okay, that's no problem because that's what, you know, that's fine. Everybody knows us by the last 4 digits because it's a pattern on the phone, which everybody knows now. But when they bought the house and moved out of the apartment, she was able to keep the entire number, and she was thrilled because they've literally had the same number for like 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, see, we're so used to changing our numbers, we don't care. But then when my uncle comes through and he has the same number for, like you just said, 30 years, you're sitting there going, what if all of a sudden they do what they do to me and it's like, nope, you can't keep the number. You know, it's like you literally have the number so that your ancient Aunt Joe can one day call you up. You know, it's like,
yeah. Well, you know, what's so funny, I told you guys about the app that I got on my phone that records calls. I absolutely freaking love this app now because I get calls all the time. All of Jen's doctors know to call me because 99% of the time she doesn't even have her phone turned on. So they call me and they know it's me, and they'll call and say, hey, we're leaving you this message. This prescription was refilled, or she needs to come in and do this, or we need to do this and this. And I used to have to take those messages. Now I don't have to take those messages. I just go, oh, okay. And I get home and I say, here, listen to the call, dear. And I hold up the phone and let her hear it. I don't have to take any notes. I don't have to take any messages. I am a God king because I can do this without ever a single note. I love that app, by the way.
Any of us start
let's
talking
give
about
you
old people problems, anytime any of us start talking about old people problems and we don't realize it, I'm going to start going, Wilbur. I just
love that app. So just
what
so you
app
all
is
know.
That? He does not endorse this app.
Phone recorder or something, I think is the name of it. I mean,
is it a iProduct or
Oh, it's an Amazon one. Not an Amazon one. What's the one that I have? Android. Android. It's an Android app.
It might not, because Apple gets, Big Brother-ish with me.
Yeah. Well, I love it because I don't know if you guys heard my most recent scam call, but I had a lot of fun with that one.
It's on my to watch list.
Well, the funny thing is that my 2 coworkers were in the office when the call came through, and I'm like, okay, guys, be quiet. I'm gonna put it on speakerphone. So I had it on speakerphone while they were there, and they were laughing their asses off because the guy, after he said he got frustrated with me because the credit card number wasn't working, and he said goodbye, but instead of hanging up the phone, he just muted me. So I knew he was still on the line, so I just started talking, and I had a ball doing that. So if you guys haven't had a chance to listen to my most recent credit card scam call, you need to check it out because it's hilarious.
Oh, I haven't heard it yet.
Oh,
I might have. I'm not sure.
It's the one where I start begging him to give me a lower interest rate, or else my wife was going to beat me with a stick.
Oh,
well, I never heard that.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. It's funny. It gets really bad because at the end I kind of start going a little overboard, and yeah.
It's getting views now, buddy.
My sick twisted side started. Well, I got home and the first thing I did was play it for my wife. There's a line in there where I said, please, you got to lower my interest rate or my wife's going to beat me. And she beats me with a stick and the stick hurts. I said, the whips and chains are okay, but the stick stings.
See, we always knew you had it in you.
Yeah, well, my wife thought that was funny.
Yeah.
I think you were really sticking it to that guy.
Yeah.
You know how at a point they know that you don't have a legitimate card or whatever? What about those cards that, you have like 50 cents left on? Can you fake them out with one of those cards?
No, because honestly, any company that has your credit card number can put through a charge for any amount. You know how a lot of people say, well, you have to have an approval code? They don't even have to have an approval code. All they do is just put it through.
But what if it's one of those prepaid and there's only 50 cents left on it?
In some cases, it doesn't even matter. That's why, you know how somebody will say somebody got a hold of my credit card number and they charge like thousands of dollars more than I have it available? That's because they just run it through. They don't get an approval. They just run it through. Now, of course, you're going to dispute it. And it's going to take time and they'll reverse it.
Right.
But in the meantime, they have the money.
You've got every year we end up somehow with some kind of prepaid card. One of those you get, Visa, whatever. And then you use it. It's a gift card, whatever. It acts like a legitimate Visa. But once it's gone, it's gone. There's nothing they can get out of it because it's not attached to your bank at all. It's usually it's a gift card you can either give to yourself or whatever. So when you get to that point where you have like 4 cents left and you're like, what am I going to spend 4 cents on? What about to keep these calls going longer using one of those cards?
I wouldn't risk doing that because you don't have, I used to work in a credit card authorization thing. You don't have to have an approval code to put a card charge through on a card. All you have to have is a valid expiration date and card number. You don't.
But the card is a prepaid Visa.
Yeah, I know.
It acts. It has nothing.
They wouldn't get anything out of you, is what he's saying.
They wouldn't get anything.
Yeah, well, if they charge the card company could come after you, especially if it's in your name.
Yeah, but that's the thing is
those cards
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how they
buy those cards anonymously.
Yeah, I'm not sure how those work anymore. So.
Yeah, look at them because you could keep them going because past the point they can tell that your card you're not giving them a real card. What if you were able to give them a real card, but it's a card that doesn't affect you because it's got like 4 cents on it? So they're gonna sit there, go through and go, oh, this is going through, but all it's gonna go through for is like 4 cents or whatever.
Well,
it's worth the 50 cents or whatever.
I don't know.
One of us get those cards, and at the end of it, we have like 75 cents, and you're like, what am I going to spend $1 or 75 cents, 40 cents?
Well, have you ever gone to the gas station, put your card through, and then filled up your gas tank and have your card go over your limit? The reason is the gas stations pre-approve a certain amount. It used to be $1. It used to always be $1. Now it's like $10. Yeah, so if you have a debit card or a credit card and you only have $10 available, you can go to a gas station, swipe the card, it'll approve it, and then you can pump $50 worth. It's going to put $50 on your card, whether you had it available or not.
But not on the gift card. Not on the gift.
I don't know how the gift cards work. To be honest with you, I don't think they exist.
It's basically what it is say you have anything that only takes Visa or whatever. You go to that same gas station you was just at. You walk inside and you buy a prepaid card, and it acts like a credit card. But once it's gone, there's nothing they can take for you because it's not tied to you at all.
Well, yeah, and the thing is, I don't think they could take any extra than what it's on it. I think it would be declined if it tried to.
Exactly.
Well, that's the point.
They're not.
That's the point.
You're not using a debit or a credit. You're not using your debit or your credit. You went in and you bought. Basically, it's a gift. It's a glamour. Geez, really?
It's a gift card for anywhere, basically.
It's a glamorized gift card.
Yeah, but the point is that I was trying to say is that they don't need, how you said they would run it and it wouldn't be approved. They're not even getting an approval. They're not even trying for an approval.
Right, but the thing is the credit card company didn't even have the actual credit card company doesn't ever have your information.
Yeah.
This is why the scam on video game places as like here you they get past like skins and things that these gamers they sell. They go just buy a gift card and give me the gift card because it literally does not attach to a person
Right.
whatsoever.
I would not try it just to be trying it.
Mhm.
You know, I have too much fun just screwing with them, giving them fake numbers.
Yeah.
And I even tell them, I'll say, hey, let's try a new set of numbers, see if that works. But because, if they're
And how many
if they're stupid enough to keep calling me back, then I'm going to keep screwing around with them,
Tara has like 2 or 3 numbers that are marked as this is a scam or whatever, so she doesn't pick up on it. I'm like, baby, they're gonna use the same number maybe once, and you're lucky if they use the same number once.
Yeah.
So you're spending more time, marking that as a person than they're gonna sit there and what is that?
Yeah, and 9/10 of the time, 9 out of 10 times, they're using a number they've already called. That way, if you tried to call them back, it goes to somebody who has no clue what you're talking about. Because I've gotten people that I'll like after I get a scam call, like a day later, somebody will call me and say, "Hey, I got a call from this number." It's like, nope, wasn't me. But that's because the scammers were using my number as the identifier. That's nasty business, by the way.
But I actually got that as a suggested video, and I was like, I marked it as watch later, even though I know you so much. But my memory, I'll forget about it.
Are you telling me I had a suggested video you had a suggested video from me, and you marked it as watch later?
Oh yeah.
Don't you realize that if you don't watch it now, I'm going to delete it, and you're going to miss out?
See, that's your fault, not mine.
Yeah, I don't ever delete anything, please.
Yeah.
Rarely ever delete anything.
But you have been talking about wanting to get those guys, so I seen that. I think it was red letters, and it said this is a scam, and I'm like, he got him. It's like so.
Oh yeah. Oh well. See, that's the one that I put in that I actually the guy made me actually beg, and I did. I begged. It was funny.
Beg. Oh,
dude, it's hilarious. You got to watch. You got to listen to it because I had a lot of fun with it. But it gets kind of gross at the end because I went a little overboard. But you have to remember I was showing off for my coworkers, so and I went a little too far. You'll just have to watch it to see what I'm talking about.
Did you say something as dreadful as like something like? Did you go and swear at him like saying?
No. I told him. I said
posh?
no. I told him. I said I'll do anything for a lower interest rate. And I go anything, and I'm really and I said and I'm really good at things. That's when the guy hung up. But yeah, I had fun with that.
It's funny because they stay on the line longer than like somebody who's.
Well, the recording app that I have, once the line disconnects, it stops recording. So because it was still recording, I knew he was still there. But it's funny, you when I go a little overboard is when he finally disconnects. All right, I gotta clean this up a little bit, but I'm really happy with this one so far.
I really feel like that's some I say Frazetta, but I mean all those guys. I found that name for UNA that I was looking for, and I forgot it. Shoot, that I was trying to say if y'all ask if y'all knew this artist. It was a Conan artist. Hold on. Oh, Esteban Motivov? Shoot, I suck, dude. Shoot, I suck. I fail.
Classic or is he new?
Oh, he's classic. No,
Classic?
Definitely classic. I mean, as far as probably started in like 68 or 69.
There's a lot of those older artists I don't always remember their names very well.
Yeah. He does a lot of that white silhouette.
Yeah.
And almost like he looks like
space.
somebody negative space, but he also looks like he follows like trying to not lift his pen up as much as possible. That's another thing. It's really cool.
Oh, wasn't that guy also a Vampirella artist?
Very possible.
Yeah, It's got gorgeous line work.
Oh God, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you notice that EVS, that standee EVS has behind him a Vampirella. It's one of the Pepes. It's Vampirella with her hand out. She's got the bat on her finger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's one of those old Pepes.
How is it a Pepe?
The guy's middle name is Pepe.
Okay.
He's one of the
best.
He's one of the Warren artists that did Vampirella for Warren.
Oh, okay.
Ahmed is wondering if you missed the comic book pickups.
Andrew?
Oh, yeah, I do have some comics I picked up. I forgot about those.
Show them real quick.
All right. Well,
Before you do, I'm gonna drop out and watch that Halloween. Let you guys know how that went over, and I'll see you guys on Friday.
All right, sounds good, man.
Okay.
Beta.
Love you guys. It was awesome. Peace out.
Remember to vote Punisher.
I will come. It's a 78 movie, so it's probably about an hour and 15 minutes. So.
Yeah.
All right,
Just keep your notifications on.
Okay.
All right, yeah, I did get a stack of comics today I wanted to share with you guys. So hold on a second.
Oh.
And I think Fearful's trying to get you to.
Oh yeah.
Send them a link still.
All right, hold on, Fearful Milk.
Oh my gosh, Andrew. Hashtag abandon the everything.
Well, see, he makes me do it through whatchamacallit, which I don't have open right now.
Yeah.
Andrew's just fearful of the milk.
I should put the link in the chat. See if who else wants to join. Anybody can join.
Lactose intolerant.
Yeah. All right. I'm Fearful Milk. I'm bringing up the whatchamacallit now. The Discord. There's Discord. I got to send it to him through the Discord. But
So you're gonna have a Discord with him?
Yeah. Well.
Aren't we having a Discord right now?
I don't mess with Discord, dude. All I ever hear about Discord is weirdness.
Yeah, the only thing I ever do with Discord is send invitations to Fearful Milk, and that's it. I'll remember I think it was him that suggested I get one, and he's the only one I invite using it. So
I've got one too. I've got a few people signed up, but not many.
All right, do this here. Save the video I just made.
I'm trying to use it to get people to send for the X challenge, which people have like 8 days for now.
Yeah, X gonna give it to you.
Gonna give it to you. Yeah.
You got it wrong.
Don't I always have it wrong? Oh baby, yeah. Oh baby, oh baby.
Kodiak leaves and you lose your mind.
I am trying so hard to send him this message, and it's not working for some reason.
Andrew.
Hold on.
Andrew.
Yes.
Get it together.
I'm trying.
All right, I'll be right back because you're going to sit there forever.
Okay, I got a question for you guys. Do you think I should do 11 by 15 and drawn and quartered, or 9 by 12?
Fearful Milk, I do not know why this is not letting me send you a message, but it's just giving me issues right this second. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Paste. There we go. I think I sent it to you now. All right, there we go. He's probably going to come in and be quiet. So, all right, let me see what else is going on. Ahmed says, Andrew, if you have Netflix, watch the TV show called Comedy Bang Bang. It's a good show. Okay, cool. All right. Here we go, everybody. Let me just spotlight me for a few minutes, and I'll show you what all books I picked up today.
Andrew,
yes.
Do you think I should do 9 by 12 or 11 by 15 for my drawing on drawn and quartered?
9 by 12 is usually like the commission size, you know. So 11 by 17, you know.
No, 11 by 15.
11 by 15.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd stick with 9x12 to be honest with you.
Okay. It's just,
So-
it's like for what I want to put in, I'm not sure whether it'd be big enough, but I don't really want to do a big drawing either. So that way,
All right. Fearful Milk's here, but he's making a lot of noise, so I'm muting him real quick. But all right. All right. Okay, so here's the comics I got for today. We got an old Captain America. This one's actually really weird in the fact that the bag was all messed up. It's almost like I needed to rescue this comic out of this nasty ass looking bag. But this is Captain America number 362, Baron Zemo Ascendant.
part 6 of 6.
Yeah, Kieran Dwyer on breakdowns. Oh wow, Kieran Dwyer is a pretty awesome artist. So it's a cool issue to flip through. This is definitely. Let me see. The cover looks a little messed up. This is 89, so this is definitely after I started collecting comics. So that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, the Bloods. Dude, that's one of the Captain America storylines Zach talks about.
Oh yeah.
Remember when he would talk about like just normie action adventure Captain America stories?
Yep.
Generic superhero.
Yep. And then I got a bunch of Star Wars. These are some of the Star Wars from Dark Horse. We got Star Wars Dark Times number 8, 9, 10,
Well, those might be actually some of the good
11. It's a nice one with Darth Vader. 12,
12,
13,
10,
and 14. And then here's an issue of Star Wars Rebellion. Grind this city to dust. Show them the true power of the Empire. Oh, yeah, I know. When did this come out?
I don't know.
2007.
Sounds very rebellious.
Oh, yeah, 2007 was the 30th anniversary because Star Wars came out in 77. So, wait a minute. 2007, so 2017 would have been 40 years of Star Wars. Okay. Wonder what they're going to do for the 50th of Star Wars.
You got a few more years to figure that out. If there's Star Wars left at that point. Oh, look, it's the Punisher.
Yeah, we have some early Punisher issues. Check this one out. This is Eric Larson on cover. I wonder if he did the interior. I don't think he did, but let's find out. What are you going to draw on D&Q, SD?
It's supposed to be Green Lantern, so this is what I'm thinking of Kyle Rayner projecting a Canadian shield and Vote Cross Comics.
Maybe oh my gosh. Eric Larson did do the Punisher issue.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Honestly, I remember seeing this issue and I probably owned it before. I just didn't realize Eric Larson did the whole thing. That's weird. 25th issue. This is issue number 26. Oh, geez. Whichever store they bought this from had a one of those security things inside the bag and board. I know a store who used to do that with their comics. They were real. It was a mom and pop shop, and it's a horrible thing to do that. Let's see.
It's not so bad if you put it on the board, but if you put it on the comic.
Yeah, well, they were mean. It was the owners of the store were mean. Or maybe they were just mean to me. I don't know. Maybe that was it. Daredevil number 70. This is Alex Malik on art. I saw the cover and I didn't recognize the cover at all. But this is issue 70 or 450. So, cool. I got a Wolverine here with a really nice Jay Lee cover with Wolverine and Mystique. This is Daniel Arcuna on art. He's got the digitally painted style, which there are times I really like that style, and then there's times I really don't like that style. This one seems like a pretty good issue. Pretty sure Ahmed want to pick that one up. I got a random issue of Sandman. This is issue number 48. I got a guy that comes in the store looking for Sandman because he wants to put him up on eBay and make a whole bunch of money. So, whatever. Good luck to you. I got a couple of Thor, Mighty Thor issues here. These are fantastic Ron Friends. Issues 409 and 410. Doom is seconds away, is 60 seconds away. And then while Latveria trembles, Doctor Doom versus Doctor Doom. And featuring the Savage She-Hulk. You notice this one didn't mention the fact that Hercules is there too. I guess he's not that important. Oh, and I picked up a couple of these Avengers issues. This is from the Kurt Busiek, George Perez era of Avengers when they relaunched after Heroes Reborn. This is issue number 2, 12, and 13. This is probably one of my favorite incarnations of the Avengers. When George Perez was drawing it, it's just, I mean, I know he did a lot of the classic issues, but when they redid Heroes Reborn and he was doing it, it's great. It's absolutely great. If you guys get an opportunity, these are fantastic issues to pick up. I got issue number 2 of Ghost Rider. I think I have a copy of this already in the store, but you know, I got a strange feeling Ghost Rider's going to make a return someday soon, and these could be nice, easy pickups. Got a couple of Punisher issues here. Let me see. I know I had another one. Let me see. Where is it at?
Do you have? Is that the chromium cover for Exo Man of War?
Yes, it is. I got Punisher War Journal number 11. This is a Jim Lee issue. This is Punisher from the Marvel Knights era. This is John McCrae on art, who I'm not a big, huge fan of his stuff, but you know what? I mean, Punisher still sells, so. You know, I started cringing when I saw this cover. What do you think is the chance that Rob Liefeld did the interior art?
I don't know.
It's issue 155, so there's always a good chance he did. Let's take a look. Be scared. Be very scared. He did. He did. Isn't that sad that you can open it up and tell right away it's a Rob Liefeld issue? Rob Liefeld plots and pencils. Oh my gosh. This issue is probably worth hundreds of dollars because it's a Deadpool appearance. Oh well. And then I found I had started to look for more of the Blade of the Immortals, and I only found one issue this time, but I went ahead and picked it up. This is issue number 40. I believe this is from the same storyline that the other issue was from, so I look forward to reading it. But gorgeous art. Gorgeous art. Got the Avengers Annual number 15 from 1986. Oh, look, Avery, it's Pepe.
Yeah.
Pepe with a hat.
Look, it's Captain Marvel on the cover.
Really?
Before they demoted her.
Where?
Monica Rambeau.
Oh, right there. Okay.
She was Captain Marvel before they went woke to have the first female Captain Marvel.
Yep, they sure did, didn't they? All right, that's cool. Amazing Spider-Man issue. This is a John Romita issue. Like I said, I have some fans of Amazing Spider-Man, so they'll like that. I got a random issue of The Boys, issue number 19. And yes, the Exo Man of War number 0 with the wraparound chromium cover. One of the best parts about this issue is the interior art is also done by Joe Quesada.
Dude, open it up and show that cover.
Nice and shiny.
Oh, dude, that cover was so awesome.
Yep. We got a Peter Parker Spider-Man. This is actually a Mark Buckingham issue. We were talking about Buckingham the other day. Mm-hmm. This stuff's pretty great. Very nice, very nice. Early Fantastic Four. This is issue number 251. This is definitely a John Byrne issue, and so definitely worth checking out. Another random Wolverine. This is issue number 16. I believe this is from either his second or third run, but this is one that has a fantastic Kevin Nolan cover. You know? Wait a minute. Is that Kevin Nolan or is that Yeah, it's definitely Kevin Nolan. I'm fairly certain. Well, it's part of the...
It looks like Kevin Nolan inking Larry Stroman, but it could just be Kevin Nolan.
You know, it kind of looks a little bit like a Jason Pearson, too. But I mean, the Wolverine is definitely Kevin Nolan. So, John Buscema pencils and Crazy Uncle Bill on inks. You know, that's a very interesting That's a very interesting combination there, huh? Very cool. I got a random issue of Poe Dameron, number 25.
Yeah, no thanks, man.
Merry Christmas Daredevil, issue 253 of Daredevil. And this is John Romita Jr.
That's a good Daredevil.
It's a good Daredevil. This is a very good Daredevil. This is some fantastic stuff. I think I actually have a copy of this issue. I'm not sure. We got a couple of Warlock issues. I have Warlock issue number 80. God dang it, I did
Twice
it.
in a row, like boom, boom.
I am so sorry, guys. I meant to say Warlord. This is a really nice Dan Jurgens one. And then here's Pat Broderick. Really? This is the annual number 4 from 1985. At last, Warlord's two-page map of Skitaris in this issue. Huh, very cool. An early issue of Superman. This one jumped out at me simply because, 50 cents, right? Always worth it. But let me see. When was this? What was the date of this one? It's probably 70s or early 80s.
Doesn't say on the cover there.
No.
Up in the one corner.
Nope. It says April. It just doesn't have a year. But that's a freaking funky looking face on this guy here. But up 81. Yeah, I knew it was early 80s. Man, do I miss 50-cent comics when they were on the shelf,
For 50 cents?
Yeah, for 50 cents, yeah. Avengers number 271, The Black Knight, The Wasp, Paladin, Verse, Grey Gargoyle, Yellow Jacket, Screamin' Mimi, Place Your Bets. This is a prime example of nobody cares.
But didn't you pay 50 cents for that comic?
Probably. Oh, and last but not least, Bernie Wrightson's Captain Stern, number 1 of 5. This is Kitchen Sink Comics. I don't know about you guys, but Bernie Wrightson's fantastic no matter what he's doing, even if it's silly sci-fi type stuff. But
do they get stern with him?
Kitchen Sink, that's Kevin Eastman.
Yeah, it is. Well, hold on a second. Yeah, Michael Eastman, production and design. Yeah, Kevin Eastman probably was involved in the back of it, but Michael Eastman's listed as the production and design. But man, I would love to see this in black and white. Wouldn't that be great if they did that? But this is sci-fi, fantasy type stuff, so it's kind of
it's also pretty tongue in cheek.
Yeah, it is. It is very much so. But cool. I know I've read a couple of these issues, but it's been so long. But
wasn't that character one of the ones in Heavy Metal, the movie?
I believe it may have been influenced by that, but yeah. Cool. Very cool. All right. Well, these are new comics that'll be showing up in the store this weekend. My personal opinion of the fact is that if you're coming out to the store, come out on Sunday, because Saturday we're doing a fun event for kids. We're decorating up the store, which I went by and decorated some more today. And we're going to be giving out candy and so forth. So, I mean, Avery, if you want to come, we'll definitely give you candy. But
yeah, no.
Yeah, that's what I figured you'd say. But all right.
Yeah, all those damn cobwebs creeping up all over your store, eh?
All right. Fearful Milk says, want to see how my comic is getting on? Oh, my friend had the manga of that blade. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Fearful Milk, show us what you got, man. Show us what you got going on. Let me, hold on a second. I will spotlight you for a moment. Now, is this your friend's or yours? It's yours? Okay, very cool. Wow, he's daring. He put color in his pages. That's pretty awesome. Okay, very nice. Rick, you need to hire this kid. He could help you draw the Canadian shield.
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy. What else you got to show us? Are you going to live draw for us? Is that what you're doing? Okay.
No, he's gonna live write. Don't dox yourself there.
Rick, don't be picking on him now, okay?
Me pick on anybody? Never.
I was going to say, this could be a potential, star in the making. Oh, Fearful Milk, we can barely read that. What are you doing? He's going to type it in the chat. Okay. Well, give me just a second. All right, we're going to take him off Spotlight then.
You need a nice big bold marker.
Yeah, man. If you want to communicate with us, big bold markers is the way to go.
Or turn his mic on.
I muted him because he was making so much noise. Plus, he's not going to talk anyway, so.
I'm going to have to go probably in about 5 minutes. I haven't got my link yet, but.
Oh, okay.
That's cool, buddy.
Oh, yeah, they're starting in like 20 minutes, so.
We're supposed to be, anyways.
He's already sent out the notification, 30 minutes. Drawing order number 54, Green Lantern. I wonder if Mail will be there.
No, Mail is not going to be there.
Nope.
Oh, well. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and start wrapping this up since some of us have other things to do. Like me, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. It was a long damn day.
You're not going to get up and vote for me?
I will do my best. No guarantees, but I will do my best.
I'm teasing you, of course.
All right, everybody. I appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us. I know we were late this evening, but everybody who was here. Oh, hey, Trusty. How's it going? He says, don't worry, Rick. They gave out the link at the last. Hold on a second. He says, don't worry, Rick. They give out the link at the last minute. Okay, so you got plenty of time.
Uh-huh.
D, thank you so much for coming in. He says, burn the Poe comic. Is that Warlord when he was super small? Sure, I don't know. D, you're crazy. But D, thanks a lot for coming in. All the new people for coming in. I appreciate it. Richard, thanks for checking out the stream. Hurry up, Fearful Mill. Make it quick. You're going slow. We want to read your note, but you got to write quicker.
Andale, arriba, arriba. Angle, arriba, arriba.
All right, now you're getting loud, Rick. All right, hold on a second. Let me see if we can see what this says. When released, 50 pounds. Total money so far. I don't know what that first letter is.
24, I think it is. 24 something.
This kid's great. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for checking in. And I do appreciate everybody coming in, even though I was running late. And we will see you on Friday. Hopefully, we'll have a much better show for you. And maybe we'll celebrate a fantastic win by Rick over at the professional drawing quartered.
Yes.
Without Mail in there, you've got a chance,
Well, it's hard to say, with all the extra votes Mike's going to possibly get.
Yeah, you never know. Some people might vote for him just out of spite. So, all right, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining. We'll catch y'all next time. And everybody have a good day. Bye.